Hello, my friends. Welcome back. To anybody that was with us during the first stream, Topps Chrome Cosmic Basketball. I think we got a banger case. That was one of the better cases I've seen. I've only seen one case, but between the two, way better. Ours was way better. Well, what do we have today? Let me show you. Today, we have Luminaries, 2024 Topps Luminaries, one encased autograph or autograph relic card per box. Very high end. Awesome cards. Awesome checklist is the main thing. The checklist is phenomenal. If you go through it, you're going to be like, wow, almost every card is amazing. And black and white. Just a little sample of each of these. One box of each. Per break, 3 breaks. But if you think that's all, you're mistaken. We got some triple threads too. Most of this stuff, extremely hard to find. Like triple threads is just, it's gone. Like you can't find it. You can't find triple threads. You can't find these Breaker Delight boxes. You can't find Luminaries. You can't find, like it's all just, it gets gobbled up. And then, I don't know what the deal is, man, but David Adams, Steel City, all the big boys, they're just like out of a lot. It never used to be this way. It always used to be you go to Blowout and you can find anything you want. They have everything. Now, not so much. Their allocations must have been cut big time. All the big boys. I guess we're gonna start with this Bowman draft. Are you cool with that? Break number 1. We're in. Got triple threads for $545 at your LCS. It's like $575 to $600 if you can find it. So that's a pretty good price. That's the best price you're gonna find it for, I think. Ooh, yeah. Threads has been fire, much like most of the products this year. Assuming Bowman's Best will be much better. Bowman's Best is gonna be phenomenal. So upcoming releases. On the 8th, Topps Archives. On the 10th, Definitive. That's a big boy. And then on the 15th of January, Bowman's Best. Bowman's Best is going to be the best of those 3 in its own way. Like all 3 of them are good in their own way. But like Definitive is not the kind of box you just go buy one box really, because I think that's one card too. And then Archives, you have 2 guaranteed on-card autos for the price. It's one of the best dollar per on-card autos products that you can get. A lot of people like it because it touches and tickles the nostalgia bug. It's got styles, different styles from years past. Like it just steals the designs from years past. So, wow, a gold Seaver King autograph while we're spouting. And this is the number 10 overall pick right here, Seaver King. Going to the Nationals, he's a shortstop / outfielder. Seaver King, gold autograph, class of 2024. I gotta sort these names. One sec. There we go. Timothy, stand-worthy card number 1. Congratulations. Actually, right now. So I'm working on a little something. Hold on a second. I gotta organize. What I need from you, it's really simple. I need you to put something in the chat for me because I need your opinion. Also hit the like button while you're at it, while you're fiddling around. Hit the like button. And in the chat, think real hard. I can help you actually, but what, in your opinion, is the most anticipated release of 2025? You can be general, it doesn't have to be 2025, but baseball cards in general. What would you say is the most anticipated release of the year? Put it in the chat, and also after the video's over with, put it in the comment section because I'm gonna use this data. Braden Montgomery to $4.99. I have my own thoughts. I just want to see if my thoughts align with everybody else. And if not, then maybe I have too much bias, too much personal bias involved. J.D. Dix to 99. Now, I'm not talking like, so I'm talking about of the whole year's release, what is the most anticipated? Okay, now let me just give you some things to work with. I'll tell you some different releases. And these are like in order of what comes out, okay? I've done a lot of research over the last several days working on this. Series 1, Heritage, Museum Collection, Tribute, Big League, Topps Chrome Black, Topps 5-Star, Bowman, Bowman Sapphire, Series 2. These are just Topps releases. Topps Finest, Topps Chrome, Pro Debut, Cosmic Chrome, Holiday. Of course, there's like Logo Fractor and Sapphire, but I'm talking about just the regular releases, not formats necessarily. Bowman Sterling, Topps Update, Pristine, Archives, Tier 1, Allen and Ginter, Stadium Club. Inception, Luminaries, Bowman Draft, Brooklyn Collection, Triple Threads, Bowman's Best, Bowman Chrome, Allen and Ginter. There's a lot to choose from. Checking out what you're saying. Stadium Club Chrome, Update, Pristine, Flagship Chrome, Chrome. Yeah, see. Curious what the class will look like 2025. Well, we've got at least two big names, Dylan Cruz and James Wood. Those are two young, like, superstar potential players. Also, Jace Young for the Tigers is somebody I'm looking forward to, but Jackson Jobe for the Tigers. There's a couple of Tigers, a couple of Nationals. And then the other guys that we're not even anticipating, like Roman Anthony potentially. Like if let's just say Roman Anthony comes up in camp and he just starts the season in the bigs, he will likely be an update release if that happens. Like there's a lot of guys that are going to start up with the big club. A lot of young guys that we're not probably thinking about right now, but they're going to make a name for themselves because remember, the teams are more motivated now to start the guys out from the very beginning so that they could potentially win Rookie of the Year. Not to mention Max Clark. I don't know if he's quite ready. He might be a midseason type call-up. But if he's really good. If he shows out, that's another superstar potential young. We're talking guys that are young. But you just go down that top 10 list on Baseball America, top 100 list, and you can just kind of scroll down through there. Anybody who's at the top of that list is likely to get a taste. Ethan Salas, he might be a little ways away still, but he's in the top 20, top 15 maybe. Salas is only 18. Yeah, he's still a little too young, so he needs a little bit more seasoning in the minors, I would think. Whoa! Rose Gold. Carl Steven, 10 of 10. Goodness. I was going to Pete. Nice pull, Pete. Highly doubt we see an 18. Yeah, probably not an 18-year-old, but we have seen 19-year-olds. And if you come up to the bigs when you're 19 years old, history tells us that you are like Hall of Fame type player. So, see, like the thing about Salas is he's been on the radar since he was like 16. So he's already had a couple of years of growth. He started early, so he could make it earlier. But the Padres are not in a position to just like willy-nilly bring a young, unproven guy up. Like they're chasing the big stuff. You know, they're chasing a championship with the team that they have assembled. They can't take too many risks. Autograph, Eli Serrano to 199 for the Mets, Brad. Walker Jenkins. Yeah, he's a possibility. But we're still quite a ways out. We'll start hearing about names real early when pitchers and catchers show up. We'll start hearing names that we might not be thinking about right now. Muck City can't wait for Max Clark. I know. I think he's got the highest ceiling out of any of our current rostered players. This is a big card. Nick Kurtz to 499. I mean, it's only sky blue to 499, but it's a good player. Number 4 guy right here, Nick Kurtz. Crawford, that's a big name. So I notice most people are saying things like, there's a lot of Sapphire talk. See, Jeff says Series 1. Mark says Bowman Chrome. And we got some Finest love in here. Triple threads. Julie loves triple threads. Cosmic. A lot of Cosmic and a lot of Chrome talk. A little bit of Pristine talk in here too. Here's something that you may consider. Not a lot of people said Series 1. There's Tibbs. But Series 1 is actually huge. In retrospect, like right now, the spot we're at in the season, Series 1 is an afterthought. But as we approach the upcoming season, the upcoming year, Series 1 is, people are just going to be so stinking excited to open new 2025 baseball cards that it's like they go crazy. I know this from, like, I get a lot of feedback from people via comments after the videos, talking during the streams, emails, messages, all kinds of things. Like I hear all the chatter, and honestly, Series 1 it's one of the top 3. Now that fades away fairly quickly, because then more and more starts coming out, right? Like Bowman is, in my opinion, it's either, you know, it's one of like either, God, there's so many to choose from. It's hard. That's why I'm asking you guys, because it's really hard to get a straight up, like, this is the most anticipated release of the year. And it's also hard when you don't have a checklist to work with. We've got a 2024 Topps Chrome Update box. You guys, these boxes, I mean, let me just see if I can even find one. The only place that I saw Breaker's Delight boxes, I mean, there's none of them on the big sites, and even these hobby boxes, they're crazy. What was the price? I found a price. $550. Is this right? Breaker's Delight like $900, and hobby like $550 if you can find them. You got to go to like eBay to find Breaker's Delight boxes. Nah. I wouldn't buy one of those off of eBay. I wouldn't buy anything off of eBay really at this point. But yeah, Barry Bonds is coming this year. It's not just going to be, I doubt it's just going to be Series 1, Julie. I would assume that like they would get Barry Bonds auto rights, and then he would have autographs throughout the year. I would think. Yeah, no thanks eBay for a $900 box that only has a few cards in it. Stock X is just as bad, if not worse. Like, I've bought boxes from Stop. No, see, I trust Stock X more, a little bit and more, Mr. and Fuego, because they have like a third party auditing kind of system where they check and make sure your thing is legit. So from StockX, like the seller has to send it to like a third party and then they check it out and make sure everything's legit, and then that place sends it to you. So I trust StockX a little bit more than eBay. eBay is for wax, can be the wild, wild west. You never know on eBay, and I don't trust it. Tried to buy a case of Luminaries. Yeah, man. Luminaries is just, you gotta look at the checklist for Luminaries. It's ridiculous. Yeah, I sell singles on eBay. It's fine for singles and like things that you, it's hard to describe. If you're buying something that doesn't, like you gotta really trust whoever you're buying wax from. If you're buying a single's a single. But also, there's a thing about eBay that is good where if you get ripped off, like eBay takes care of it, and then the seller's always at fault. So if anything happens, you can just return it. The seller has to give you your money back on eBay. But with wax, how do you know until you open it? And if you've already opened it, too late. So that's why it's tricky with wax. Like if you buy a single off of eBay and you're not satisfied, you can return it, even if they say no returns. Like it's always, eBay always gives like the buyer all the benefit of the doubt or whatever. It's like you can return pretty much everything within 30 days, as far as I know. Singles or whatever. If you're not happy, just send it back. You get your money back. Like a lot of people just tell you keep the card, give you your money back too. Rex Everything with a $25 super chat. Hey Stryker, I was watching a comp video of yours, ripping a case of 24 update with my grandson. He pulled a bonus auto from the box. A mystical 1 of 5 Shohei auto. No way. Whoa. That's a mega hit, dude. Congratulations, Rex. Tell your, who'd you say it was? Your grandson. Tell your grandson I said, nice pull. It's always fun when the kids get good hits. Joey Gallo to 250, especially an Ohtani number to 5. Like Ohtani's got a lot of autograph stuff floating around right now within different kind of products that you can rip. That's not going to always be the case. That's another reason why product right now is really good. To 175, Christopher Sanchez. Like you get Ohtani autos. Ohtani autos are super valuable. And the veterans, like, they don't always have autographs and stuff. Sean Noel, negative. True Texan with a $2 super chat. Thanks for the candid answer. You're welcome. Jackson Merrill refractor. Starting to heat up. I'm just going to click on blowout and see if they have it. No, they don't have. Do they have any Topps Chrome update? There's a Wyatt refractor. They have Sapphire boxes for $900. Topps Chrome Update Sapphire, $900. Jumbo boxes are $945. Jumbo of this, $945. And mega boxes are $100. That's it. They don't have hobby boxes. This is Blowout, the biggest card store like in the world for wax. Gold auto? Corbin Burns. We got a gold Corbin Burns auto not too long ago, or was it orange? Can't remember. 45 of 50. Are there any other new vets with autos in 2025 products? There are no 2025 products, Ricardo, out yet. So we don't have any. We don't know. We don't have checklists. Like, we just know, like, the rumors are like that. Like, okay, Barry Bonds is going to have autos. So the only thing we know is, like, these little, like, drip-fed stuff like that from Topps. No checklists are out. We don't know anything. It's way too early for 2025 info. Like, we barely even know. Dude, I tried to find the odds on pack odds for Archives, which is coming out soon, and I couldn't even find that. I mean, it may have dropped. I was looking for it yesterday. Like, it'll probably drop any day now, but that would be nice. Because I was wondering about, like, how much I should get and, like, what different formats. Because there's a bunch of formats. Archives is a very mainstream release, Topps Archives. It's very affordable, and it's got on-card autographs. However, the autographs aren't good. Okay, so that's something you need to know. Good dollar per auto, but you can get good autographs, but there are a lot of bums. There's like 20 guys you don't want for every one guy you do want. You can get schemes, you can get you can get all the good rookies, but the majority of the autos are going to be like, they have these things called fan favorite autos, and they're very like niche autographs of players of yesteryear who you're like, why is this guy in here? Black and white, however, good. Always a good product. Awesome photography, awesome checklist, guaranteed autograph. So I did get some Archives. I mean, we'll rip Archive. We rip everything that comes out. But it's just like, it's on the lower end of the spectrum of collectability. However, there are a lot of people who absolutely love Archives. So I'm just telling you from my perspective of like the things I like personally and don't like as much. And Archives is one of them that I don't like as much. Oh man, these have like a matte finish to them, and they feel different than normal. It's not a glossy finish, it's like a matte finish. And the very first card is spectacular. Photography. Mason Wynn, yeah, this is as usual. It's like Stadium Club in black and white is what this release is all about. There's a sweet Mike Trout and the parallels. Ooh, Prince Fielder to 25. What's this next card? Ohtani? Why was that flipped around, I wonder? Oh, it's an insert. Shutter speed. Whoa, that's a cool card. Look at that. Sliding in, and it's like motion blur. All right, I'm enjoying this. We're going to take a little extra time looking at the photography of this. And the thing about like anticipated releases, it's tough because like Sapphire is an anticipated release, but it's not available. So it's almost got to be something that's both available and anticipated. Like you gotta basically win the lottery to get a box of Sapphire. So does that even count on the list? That's what I'm trying to consider. Like, I don't even know if I'm going to consider Sapphire on my list of most anticipated, because it's like, how can you even, like, you gotta spend $900. Are you really anticipating spending $900 on a box of Sapphire? There's an Ellie shutter speed. The back is very smooth and glossy, and the front is a matte finish, different. There's a junior rookie, Andrew Jones. Jordan Lawler, Will Smith. Dave loves everything about Topps Black and White. EDG cards, appreciate that, man, thank you. Reminds me kind of like the Brooklyn finish. You gotta feel it. It feels different, man. These middle ones are flipped. Ramirez shutter speed. Ooh. Rookie resolution. Jackson Merrill. Look, it's got a little camera, 100% up there. That's different. What a cool photograph, though. I don't know. I'm just going to put that up there. I don't really know. Like, I haven't looked this stuff up. I have no idea value on anything, but Wyatt Langford, another sweet photo. Jeff says I would rather spend $900 on fat packs in one box. Yeah, me too. That's what I do. I mean, I get more bang for like. What matters to you? Everybody's different. Some people, like the real high rollers, you know, they just want the super rare high-end stuff and they don't really care. Whereas like normal, everyday, average people have a value assigned to the ripping experience. There's the regular Jackson Merrill. So like how much entertainment value do you get out of the rip? That's something. Counts for something. And if you just spend all your, but see, fat packs, it's a good dollar per card. It's a good, it's one of the best dollar per card, one of the best dollar per parallels. You're not going to get a lot of autographs. And the parallels you do hit, probably not going to be the best. Like you can get good stuff, but just it's been my experience that it's hard to pull the big names. Paul Skeens. This is going to be a very collectible card because there's not a lot of black and white. So even the base cards are going to hold some value, and that's a unique one. And Paul Skeens stuff right now is ridiculous. Kyle can tell you. He can tell you all about it. Stack them up. Devers, Bryce, Royce. Look at the check. I mean, it's just a great checklist, too. Consider me a high roller? Not really. I open more, like I'm more of like a quantity over quality like guy for my personal stuff. I like flagship ripping. Like I like to Series 1, Series 2 update all day long, ripping it all day. A lot of value there. Underrated player right here, Law Butt. If you're wondering, I get that question a lot too. Like who's the most underrated player I should invest in is what they always say. Lawrence Butler is underrated in the hobby, undervalued in the hobby. He's really good. 31 of 99. Green, Junior. Even the parallels look really cool. Paul Skeens X Fractor PSA 10 auctioned for $700 and $800. No kidding. Whoa, good thing I've got. Do I have? I know I hit an X-Fractor Skeens. I might have sold it raw, actually. Oof. That hurts. Probably should have just taken the chance and sent it away. But when I was considering it, the only one I saw was one of his X-Fractors were like, it was like a SGC 10. It was like $100. So I was like, man, if that's a 9, that's like $40 or, 25, 30 raw. Churio and O'Neal Cruz. That's the game. The game is sell it raw or take a chance and take a bunch of time sending it away. I ended up just selling my Skeen stuff raw. Most of it, if not all of it. What is this? Must be either a yellow or a gold to 75. Corbin Carroll. Underrated Luis Heel. Let me just present you with something to look into. Just look how old he is. He's not that old. He's 26. It's not that old. But pitchers. Oh, nice Yamamoto to 49. There's quite a few parallels in here. It's a good release. I think I might get a box of this to open for the PC. I haven't decided. I'm going to be more picky, I think, this year about stuff that I open for the PC, because it's like I have to do something with the piles. I got to sell some stuff or something. If you get to the point where you have so many cards, you got to do something with them. It's a Jason Dominguez rookie resolution. Just gonna top load that boy. Mason Wynn, underrated. Cost-wise, possibly. That is the one guy who I've considered buying some higher-end singles. That's a sweet Soto. I'm enjoying this. Oh, and what's up, buddy? You like these? Glad you could join us. Lead a 99. Lots of parallels come out of here. We got to get an autograph. Where's our autograph? Last pack auto? Best B. Best B. Ooh, there's Ellie. Man, we got a lot of good, like, we got Skeens, we got Ellie, we got a couple of Merrills, and our autograph is Lee to 75. Boom, boom. Well, let me pull up. San Francisco. Who's got the Giants? Jonathan does. Congratulations. Roger Clemens on the back. Pete Crow. Wheeler and Scooble. Good job on black and white tops. It's good. But then again, they did a good job on everything this year, pretty much. I can't, off the top of my head, you can't think of any complaints. I know there were some complaints, but the good outweighed the bad. 2024 baseball, the good vastly outweighed the bad. Now what? All right, here's the progression. We're going to do this Bowman draft choice box. We're going to pull 3 autos out of here, and then we're going to get pretty wild. The wild stuff's coming. This is pretty wild, but this is actually a pretty good deal right now. Bowman draft has dropped in price. If you were ever considering something to maybe hold on to, hoping for an increase, usually Bowman draft jumbo boxes are like $650. Right now, I think they're like $475, $500 for a Bowman draft jumbo. They call it a hobby or a jumbo this year. It's confusing, but Culpepper to 150, Mojo. Drew Beam, base, and a true blue auto on back. Casey Saki to 150. White Sox hit for Joseph. Cootney with a 26-month. Happy New Year, everyone. Happy New Year. Good vibes. Bring the cracked ice parallels. I did like cracked ice. Look at the last 3 boxes of the break. Luminaries, triple threads, and a Breaker's Delight. Topps Chrome update. Do we save this for the end? Because this could have like a $1 million card in it. Sure. Let's do Luminaries first. Let's do it that way. Have not opened any of this yet. What's up, David? How's it going, brother? Hope Santa was good to me. I got a new pair of boots, so yes. And I got this little pad for my chair that both heats and massages. That's good. Well, here we go. Oh my gosh, I can already tell this is a banger. Maybe I should have saved this for the end, but whoa. 3 of 3 Dual auto, Marco Luciano and Kyle Harrison. Enormous game used patches. Oh, my, this is a 1-2. This is a 4-color patch right here. Dual rookie autos. Man, oh man, Spark of Light. Silver ink autographs. Jonathan. Throughout the year, you end up getting hits that don't have like game use patches or stuff like that. And well, they save it for the expensive stuff like this. Game used patches, low numbered, on card dual autographs, rare. Like imagine pulling that out of any other release, like a normal release, even some kind of flagship. It would be one out of like a bazillion. You'd have to spend like $100, $200 million in packs just to find something like that. Now triple threads. T. Kook says, as a diehard Giants fan, I'm jealous. You still have a Hobby Box Chrome update? Well, if you're gonna sell it, now would be the time probably, because this stuff is super high. Like we're at a price point right now where it is peaking out. I would think, but then I said that like a week ago and it's gone up since then, so I don't know, man. But you can't ever time the market perfectly, right? Like you gotta kind of take profit when it's available sometimes, if that's what you want to do, or if you want to try to chase that Skeens card while he has a healthy arm. You sell packs. No, I just do breaks like this, man. If you want to get in, here, let me give you a little, dude, I haven't dropped a link in like several streams for this, so I got to do it. All right, if you want to join a Stryker break, I'm going to drop a link in the chat right now. You got to join the Patreon group and become a slammer. Slammers get notified when I post a break, and they can buy in if they want. That's how it works. Link is in the chat. Mike with a 30-month hitter, chat. Sold my Anthony Molina debut patch on eBay for $26.50. For who? Debut patches. As long as Skeens and Merrill patches are out there, there's so many patches. There's so many. But the Skeens is the big one, and Merrill, but the Skeens is probably going for more than the Merrill. Although, I think Merrill has a better long-term outlook. Probably. It's just so tough with pitchers, you know. It's so tough. Tommy, left and right, center. 3 Tommies, you never know. And then their value's nothing. Gunner. Gibson. Jordan Walker, triple 15/75 on-card autograph. Going to the Cardinals. Amanda, congratulations. I think this is his year. Pena to 199. He's still young. Jordan Walker, still a young buck. And a big Aaron Judge triple. Pinstripe. Bat. And swatch. Game used memorabilia numbered to 27 for Scott. And right behind him, we've got a big Jackson Churio. 11/25. True blue beauty. Dang. A lot of cards here. Hold on. Let me take care of these. Just take a minute. Hardest part is figuring out what kind of size top loader they go in. You think someone has pulled the Skeens, but is holding it to manipulate the market and drive up prices. Okay. Otis. Let's dive deeper into that. Assuming you're correct. The person who pulled the Skeens, so what you're saying is the person who pulled the Skeens is trying to manipulate the wax market and drive it up. So that would mean they would have to also have a lot of wax, like a lot, to really make it worth it. Because when you if you think of it from a opportunity cost kind of situation where you have potentially, let's just say $500,000 for that skeins, because I don't even know. You have $500,000 sitting there. That's just that. It's really not $500,000. It's not actualized. It's just sitting there. So in order to take advantage of that, you'd have to be selling so much wax right now. While like before, you'd have to cover like a bunch of that cost of the difference. Like you'd want to sell it all like as fast as possible, your wax, because as soon as you go live with that skeins, it's going to drop in price. So you'd go, okay, who's selling all this wax? Nobody. There's no place to get it really. eBay, like drip feeding here and there, that's it. Or like one of the big suppliers, Dave and Adam, Steel City, like you think they could keep that quiet? No. So it just, like I've thought about this, but it just doesn't make sense. Because you got like $500,000 sitting there in the form of a piece of cardboard. And also, would it be a redemption? And if it's a redemption, then Topps would know, and then Topps would spill the beans. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just trying to think about it, because like I said, I thought about this and like, man, it seems weird that the skeins hasn't showed up, but it's likely still just sitting in a box somewhere. Or maybe there's a bunch of people holding on to the wax, just waiting to see. We got something in here. Something in this pack. Come on, baby. We got something big. I can feel it. Sean Noel. And it's not this. 31 out of 50. It's a triple on-card autograph. Going to David. CJ Abrams back there. Johnny Mize to 125. Camille with a $20 super chat says, hey Stryker, were you surprised the Tigers signed Glaber? Being a Yankees fan, I'm going to miss him. Yeah, kind of surprised, but I wasn't surprised that they only gave him a one-year deal. That makes sense to me, and I can't be mad at them signing a player to a one-year deal. I can't. Especially a player that is hopefully a little bit of an upgrade. Can't hurt. 1 year? That can't hurt. And guess what? If he does well, we could always ship him at the deadline and just keep piling up those prospects. Appreciate the super chat. Kyle Harrison, 7 of 27. Another Giants hit. Giants are crushing today, Jonathan. And behind Sean Noel is something cold on my hands. And it's a 101 printing plate. Austin Riley. That's a thick printing plate. Look at that. 101, baby. Going to the Braves. Charles. These are some different plates, man. Look how thick that thing is. Usually a printing plate's just like a single piece of metal, but this is an actual card on the back with the plate on front. Unique. It's another reason, man. Triple threads, low produced, good odds. It's like museum collection. Good odds to get a 101 because there's so little of it. There's so few boxes. It's a thick boy, yeah. And then about a 130 for this Harrison. High end hits with all the different kind of products in this break. We've had some nice high rollers lately, which has made for some good content. I appreciate everybody watching the best of videos. Those have been popular, successful. The last box. The best way to pull a debut patch right here. That's why they're so expensive. Well, that and it's the best way to pull like a lot of those rare inserts. Like we've gotten a lot of the crushed and, you know, tough helix stuff like that come out of these boxes. Oh man, can you imagine? If I were to go up to some of my friends that aren't in the game and I was like, how much do you think this costs? Nobody would get it right. Nobody would even be close to like 12 Topps Chrome cards. I don't know. $10. Times that by 10. 100. Times that by 100. Cole Winn. Simber. Do we got a rookie run? Got a little rookie run here. That's good. I see an orange too. Double good. There's an orange peeking out from the side. Some kind of an orange. Christian Scott. Oh, this is the orange and black lava lamp. Oh, it's a big one. Jackson Churio. 3 of 15 monster. Jacob, nice hit. Man, these are super rare. I think I've only pulled one of these, and I've opened a lot of Topps Chrome Update. Only one of these orange and black lava lamps. Huge. But we haven't even hit the autos yet. Jordan Wicks. Purple Speckle. Pahis. Oh, Skeens negative. Ooh, this is a box. Oh my gosh. Skeens negative. Imanaga Aqua. Christian Scott. That is one of the better boxes you're going to see probably. I mean, the autos weren't crazy, but makes up for it with the Skeens and the orange. Okay, guys, we got 3 of these. Let me just sleeve these up real quick. I'll show you the cards from this break, the best cards. And we'll go right into the next break. No delays. Not sitting here trying to sell everybody's spots like the other guys. It's all taken care of. We don't got to even do the randomization live. It's all taken care of in advance for your viewing pleasure. And if you like that, hit the like button. And if you don't like that, you can go. You know what you can do. All right. Man, I forgot about the rose gold early on and the gold class of 2024. Johnny Mize to 125, Yamamoto to 49. It continues with the Yamamotos. Corbin Carroll to 75, Jason Dominguez, rookie resolution. Serrano to 199, Gage Miller, Dix to 99, Kurtz to 499, Lee to 75, Lee to 99. We got Ellie, we got Skeens, we got Merrill, couple of different kinds. A Prince Fielder to 25 and an Ohtani shutter speed. Sanchez to 175, Langford refractor, Merrill refractor, Shawnawell negative, Gallo to 250, Shawnawell triple, on-card auto to 50. Saki to 150, Culpepper to 150, Beam first. Jordan Walker triple, on-card to 75, Pena to 199, Harrison to 27. Seaver King, 7 of 50, class of 2024, gold parallel. Steven, 10 of 10, rose gold. Junior Caminero to 99, Corbin Burns, gold auto to 50. Austin Riley, 1 of 1. 1 of 1 plate. Churio, blue to 25. Judge, triple to 27, game used. Look at this banger. Spark of Light Luminaries, 3 of 3, silver ink, on card, game used 4-color patch, and another patch. Ridiculous. Imanaga to 199, Skeens negative, true Skeens negative. Jordan Wick to 499, Churio to 15. That is a nasty, nasty hit right there. Pahis to 299. Morales, Sky Blue, and Montgomery to 499. Break number 2. I kind of want to start with this box this time. Chrome Update is king right now. Like, I've got some regular update to open for my PC. But now is kind of, I don't know. I feel like opening some more megas kind of, but I don't really know. Ricardo says it's ironic how the Skeens negative is very positive. I find it ironic that I've never seen Skeen smile. Although he's sitting next to Livy Dunn and holding her hand, and he's never smiled. I find that interesting. Dude's like never shown emotion, which goes to his status as a legend too. But then again, like, it's okay to smile, Skeens. Like, Jordan smiled all the time. He's the GOAT. Maybe, all right, let's go down this road if you care to join me. Conspiracy theory time. Maybe he's got like a real bad snaggletooth or something. Or like, maybe he has no teeth. Or just like one or two. Maybe he dips all the time and he's got real yellow, black nastiness going on. There's got to be something going on there mentally. Maybe as a kid he was teased about his smile. Maybe he's depressed. Maybe he's one of those guys who's just like so awesome at everything, but inside he's depressed. Maybe he's got braces and he's just like not smiling for right now because he's like, all right, as soon as these braces or as soon as I'm done with these, then I'll smile. Maybe he's got a big gap between his teeth like Judge, and he's just going to wait till he gets his first big payday to get it fixed. I got a lot of ideas. Anybody else? Maybe his dad was real rough on him when he was growing up. And every time he smiled, it made his dad like think about something that happened in his childhood, and he got real aggressive and mean, and so now he just doesn't smile. Yeah, maybe when he was 10, they teased him about his mustache. So now he remembers, and now everything he's got goes into being the best, and he has no time for smiling. Only thing he has time for is pitching, no smiling. Is this a mega or a hobby? This is a hobby. Eric says maybe it's because he's on the Pirates. That's the best one. You win. Oh, holy Churio. It's a Churio day, folks. Break number 2. Brewers. I gotta, hold on. Data, sort, A to Z, done. Brewers, Camille. Congratulations. I'm gonna go with stand-worthy card number 1. We didn't even take any snapshots at first break. I think that Churio, but it didn't have an auto. I like to be extremely picky with the snapshots, by the way. So when you go to StrykerBreaks.com, the Hall of Hits, little tab on the top, you can see some of the best hits we've ever gotten. It's gonna be just, I don't like to just put any old card up there. Sometimes I miss some absolute bangers. Image variation. Nueve Marte. How the heck did you know that, Stryker? There we go. We're looking for, there's a True Skeens. Oh, there's a Langford. This is a good box. Langford to $2.99. We already got 2 nice rookies and an image variation. There's a Skeens debut. Oh, and a Churio refractor. Good Lord. All the names in parallels are coming out. Merrill. Oh, and then the auto. Desbel Hernandez. Amanda, you got some Googling to do. I'm going to leave that to you. Figure out who that is. All right, real quick, I'm going to get these boys up on the stage. I see Stratostars Adley. Jackson Holiday refractor. Man, the parallels hit hard in this break. Just loving it. All right, now we can dive into the Bowman draft. Greenskeeper, cheers. You got some black coffee ready to drink? Let me see it. Oh. Look at it. Black as night. Not one drop of cream or sugar in there. It's the only way. So I had some coffee with like a little bit of eggnog in it. Not the alcoholic kind, just although it was Southern Comfort, but it didn't have any alcohol in it. And it was so sweet and thick that it was gross to me. There was a time when I would only drink coffee with cream and sugar. And then I grew up. Turned into a man, finally. And now it feels good. Connor Griffin, this is a big hit. To $4.99. Yeah, I just like the thickness that any kind of milk creates in it now. I just don't like. Like I can't drink as much of it. Like I'll have 1 cup sitting there. I've been drinking coffee since high school. Me and Jamie used to go to Brian's and just get endless refills of coffee until they closed. Like that was what, I don't know why, we'd just go there and hang out and drink coffee all night. Win, happy 2025 to ya. Ebay's 3 months. Happy New Year. Appreciate you, Stryker. Appreciate you. Thanks for being a member. Amanda with a $4.99. Appreciate it. Appreciate the sticker. There's Max Clark and Ramirez. Greengrass to 99. Cags in line. In tune. Real men don't enjoy their coffee. That's Dusty. Yeah, they just stomach it and tolerate it. They just tolerate it. Well, I feel like I'm getting hydrated when I just drink black coffee. That may or may not be true, but I can just keep drinking it like water. The 509 says, great way to spend the afternoon with snow falling outside. I agree. Man, so it was my wife's birthday. She got a birthday right near Christmas. So we gotta spread it out just a little bit. But we went to a restaurant for my wife's birthday last night. Nothing fancy. But so we went at 4:00, like grandma time. 4:00. And it was maybe like an eighth full. Not very many people there. Sat down, put our order in. An hour later, I was getting pissed. We had no food, no anything. All that there was the workers kept peeking out and looking at us. And my mother-in-law was like, why do they keep... Because it was to my back, so I couldn't see it. She's like, they keep like sticking her head out and looking at us. What is going on here? We need to say something. Like, no, I never say anything when we go out to eat. Like, I'm just, because I know I've worked in the food service business. I get it. So I'm always nice. And you definitely don't want to piss off the people making your food. But it had been an hour and we had no food. And so finally I had to go up there. And I'm like, there's like nobody here and we've been waiting an hour. What's going on? These other people came in after us, got their food. They're done. They paid. They're gone. We have nothing. And the guy's like, like he didn't know what to say. He's like, well, the fryer, they had to change the fryer oil. I'm like, dinner time? What are you talking about? They had to change the fryer oil? It's the dinner rush. That doesn't make any sense. He goes, yeah, he didn't even like make any sense when he was trying to explain what was going on. I was like, we're not happy. We're like ready to leave. If you would have told me that we're just waiting on the fryer, I would have just ordered something else. Like, you could have told us this an hour ago. You could have said, oh, by the way, you know, the fryer's something wrong, whatever. It's going to take an hour for you to get your chicken strips. I would have totally ordered something else. Nobody would have got anything fried. Been no problem whatsoever. You just got to tell us. So they had to like change the fryer oil and clean the fryer while we were sitting there waiting for our food. And there's nobody in there really. It was so frustrating. And then we finally get our food and it was awful. Chicken was dry. Steak was like just pure fat. Couldn't even cut it. Could not cut the steak because it was just like gristle. Here's a yellow. Bryce Eldridge to 75. Least they could have done was offer you an appetite suppressant while you waited. No, the least they could have done was just been like, it's going to be quite a while. The fryer's down. That's all they got to do. That, like, it literally would have been no problem. I'd be like, okay, just something else. Everything on the menu is pretty good. I would have ordered anything else. Instead, no communication, just like eyes peeking out of the side to make sure we're not leaving or whatever. I don't know. I know, dude, we're so close to leaving. My mother-in-law was like, you guys want to just go? Or we can just leave. Like, no, we've been waiting. I'm hungry. I'm starving. I didn't eat all day either. And like, when I get hangry. Because I literally didn't eat anything. It was 4 o'clock. Now it was 5 o'clock. Hadn't had one thing to eat. Did they comp anything? They did give us the things that they were waiting on were both of my items. I ordered fish tacos, which is an appetizer, which should have came out first. It did not, and because of the whole fryer situation. and then like a salad with fried chicken on it. That's what they were waiting on the whole time. I was just like, I literally don't care. I'll order anything else. And they're... So they comped that, which is good, but... Orange Auto. Cole Messina, 20 of 25. Like, you get to the point where you don't care about, like, getting comped. You just want food. And it's not like it was that expensive anyway. A salad and fish tacos as an appetizer. That's not like... Everybody else got steaks and stuff. But they were going to be comping something after that. Cole Messina, 20 of 25, going to the Rockies. Jacob, congratulations. An orange autograph first. That's a big card. That's one of the biggest Cole Messina cards that you can get right there. I don't want to say the name of the place. I don't want to disparage them. Yeah, I mean, I just don't want to go there. $640 people in the house. If you wouldn't mind hitting the like button, I'd appreciate it. Thanks for being here, by the way. I enjoy your company. Ethan Salas. Lunar Glow. Okay. Okay. Fine. Yeah, totally, Rex. That's what makes it so bad is like I worked for years in the restaurant business and like that behavior is unacceptable. It's not like it takes nothing. And you know what? It always happens when it's slow. Always happens. That stuff. Like whenever we were slow and the staff was just like lollygagging around because there's only like one customer or two customers in there, you know, like people, I don't know, the sense of urgency isn't there and they end up just like yakking in the back and they're like dealing with their own behind the scenes drama and like so-and-so's. There's always, you know, if you've worked in the restaurant industry, you know what I'm talking about. I don't know. There's no excuse for the fryer oil situation. I have no idea like what that's all about. I can't explain. I can think of some like real out there scenarios, but Paul, what's up with a 1999? Have not been able to join a break. Just wanted to show some support. Thank you for all the info and just being a badass real dude. Glad to see you back, Rip, and much respect and gratitude for all you do. Wow, Paul. Thanks, man. It's an amazing compliment. I appreciate you. Paul, always dropping good comments too after the videos. It really matters, you guys, to after a video's done or a stream, go and comment on it afterwards. You can say anything. You can just be like, good job, or sweet cards, or just anything. It's part of this whole YouTube thing. Like YouTube sees the comments, how many comments there are, and they'll choose to like show the thumbnail to more people if there's more comments. Same as the likes. That's what the likes and the comments are all about. It's called engagement. And Paul, legendary engager. He's always engaging. I appreciate that. There's a Merrill. Oh, green Frank Thomas. Man, these greens are sweet looking. Something about them reminds me of like, I don't know, kind of like the Predator's vision a little bit. Not quite, but a little bit. Jackson Churio, Shutter Speed. Jackson Holiday. Checklist is so loaded. Wyatt Langford is so loaded. Ridiculous. What's your favorite release of the year? Man, I know. I always go with like Museum Collection. For some reason, I really like that release. It's just, I find it to be the funnest thing to open, or one of the funnest things. Like Triple Threads this year is really fun to open too. It's really loaded, but I really like Museum Collection, and I get excited for a couple of releases. I always get excited for like Bowman and Topps Chrome. Those are a couple of the biggest ones. Kerstad to 25. And then behind is a flipped around Ketel Marte for some reason. Pudge doing his Pudge thing. Just being extremely energetic and fired up. Oh, 10 of 10, Nando. Sweet. That's the first red we've seen. I'm trying to remember back to when this stuff became available, because in my mind right now, I'm like, whoa, I should have ordered more of this. This stuff is sweet. I'm wondering if it's sold out, like if this is all I could get. I think that's what happened, maybe. Have you ever been at Guaranteed Rate Field? I don't think so. There's an Ellie. Green, David Justice to 99. Westberg. Doesn't that just sum it up right there? Just waiting for your at-bat. Just, what are you thinking about, you know? Are you trying to clear your head? It's almost impossible. It's like getting ready, when you're getting ready to go take your golf shot, and there's like a million things going through your head. Same with your swing. Like, you don't want to think about your swing while you're up there, but you're thinking about like all the a million different things that could happen. What's he gonna pitch me? Ramirez to 75. Couple of Harrisons. We got a Skeens negative on the last break, Cash. He's thinking, did I leave the stove on? Yeah. Or I hope my girlfriend doesn't find out about my other girlfriend. Yeah, the photography's awesome. Look at that Ohtani. Wow. Man, that is an awesome photo. And Frank Thomas is the auto. It's numbered to 10. White Sox. Kurt, you are a machine. 9 of 10. Red Frank Thomas. Skeens doesn't smile because of the intimidation factor, even to his own teammates. That's a good answer. Soto. We like, I don't know if there's image variations, but maybe that Soto from the first break was an image variation. It's just, this is such like a limited release that it's hard, you know, we're not opening enough to really recognize the image variation. Okay, we've got 4 boxes of absolute fire left over. I think these breaks are taking a little longer than I planned, but that's okay. We're having a good time. Enjoying it. It's been a week since we broke. Usually we do two breaks a week, 2 days of breaks a week, Wednesdays and Fridays, in case you're wondering. Wednesday and Friday breaks. We're going to be back on the normal schedule starting next week. Just so happened we had Christmas and New Year's, throwing a wrench into our normal Wednesday breaks. A little time off is good, though. But I don't know if you guys have noticed that I think I talked about it last time, but the price of wax right now, after the new year, after Christmas, it just went sky high. There was like a 20% increase across the board, it felt like. Look at this spread right here. Boom. 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 If you know, you know. We're going to go boom, boom, boom. We're going to end with Luminaries. That's how we're doing it. You come on over here. Pulled a Skeens Mojo out of Bowman Chrome. I don't know, man. Sotacine 80150. Cubs hit. Going to Ryan. Blake Wright. Rockies for Jacob. And a Mojo. Hernandez to 150. Get past this. What was that, sickle? Oh, nothing. Not a big deal. Well, we got a 101 last break. It was a triple threads 101, but a superfractor has been a while, man. They are super rare. And plus, I don't really do case breaks too often. If we were doing more case breaks and just pumping out massive quantities of packs, it'd be more common. But, you know, I do mixers, so we're just open like one box at a time of stuff. It's just a little different. And when we do it that way, like there's no superfractors per se out of triple threads, right? It would just be a plate, I believe, just a 101 plate, or no, but no superfractors, because that's a Topps Chrome thing, or even like a Bowman Chrome, or Bowman and Topps Chrome are superfractors. But even you can get like, it'd be the Padasha parallel out of the Sapphire, and it'd be platinum out of Flagship, and otherwise it's just like a printing plate or some kind of a platinum hit 101. Speaking into existence. Good idea. I mean, we could get one out of here. Xander, Jared Jones. Ooh. Oh, Skeens. Gold Skeens auto to 50. Oh, that's a huge hit. Travis. Gold Skeens auto. Color match. Big hit. Oh, I hate redemptions though. What do you do? I'm like, I got a sleeve in my hand. I'm like, guess you sleeve it and top load it. How do you hot B something like that? A redemption card. Do you even bother? I'm going to put it on the hot B stand, but since we got nothing to look at, I mean, it's not really snapshot worthy, but oh my gosh. Whoa! Nukes in the chat. If you're a member, you get access to those nukes. Now's the time to use it. Bellinger to 125. Buxton to 36. The horizontal stripe. Reggie Jackson to 199. Man, that's hard to get past. That's a tough. Yeah, break too late. What are we doing here? We need some 100 points. Tops, if I have any suggestion for triple threads in the future, we need some more consistency with the size of top loaders that you need to have. I don't know what the answer is. You can figure that out. Here we go. We got another pack. And then more and more. But a booklet in this one. Eh? I don't know, but maybe a bonus hit in this one. Something. Brandon Nimmo to 99. Dual pinstripes up the middle. Game used. Going to the Mets. And Justin has the Mets. Oh, there's just a... Okay, that's in between. That's what's up. Strider to 99. Oh, my gosh. Jason Dominguez. 1 of 9. Look at that. I don't even know what that is, but that's something crazy right there. That's part of a... I don't even know. 2 patches. Another big boy for Russell. That'd look good on a slammer stand. Look at that. Let's move that up a bit. Get it just right. Stand-up displays to get these custom displays. You know what I haven't done in a while? The codes. The card shells one's out of date. That's why I haven't done it in a while. It's supposed to be Stryker breaks for the card shells discount. Junior. 99 of 99. Triple Threads is awesome this year. This is one of the best releases of the year. If I had to go with like the top, if you forced me to rank the best releases of the year, I can't do it yet because Bowman's Best is always a sneaky one of the best releases of the year. And the reason is multifaceted. There's like several reasons. But the straight up $1 per autograph combined with the checklist and parallels and just like nickel and dime ability, combination of collectability and the amount of autographs you get and the checklist and like all the factors. Bowman's Best, Triple Threads, Topps Chrome Update, regular Topps Chrome, Topps Update. Those are all contenders for best release of the year. Okay, here we go. Big potential here. Radiating rookies. Time for a big radiating rookies. Oh, man. Andy Pajes. Jason. Followed by a gold Youthquake. Lipscomb. See, this is what I was eyeballing right here. You see what I'm eyeballing? Imanaga to 125. Cubs. Ryan. Nice auto. That's an on-card lava lamp. Sheesh. Let's keep going. Colt Keith. Aqua blue lava lamp. Man, 2 good autos and a radiating rookies and a gold Youthquake and a black Velasquez to 10. Man, our last 2 breakers boxes have been ridiculous. Oh, I thought that was going to be a Churio. About to flip. And another Colt Keith. Couple of real nice boxes today so far. And we got one more break. Don't forget to hit the like button. More coming your way. We got a box of Luminaries still to go in this break. Like you're just like, what else? About to see something huge. Every box of Luminaries is pretty crazy. I know, I kept thinking that too. Like, are we about to get another Skeens auto? That's what I thought was coming. Luminaries. Get ready. This is the best time of year. There are so many awesome baseball card releases right now. It's like, I'm my kid in a candy store. It's not always like this. We got to enjoy this because this is one of the best rookie classes within these releases, you know, because the checklists always vary throughout the year. Right now with the Skeen stuff. Yeah. Last box of this break, and then one more Luminaries. Come on, baby. Just give us a banger. These Luminaries have multi-auto hits and stuff too. Like I said, just go look at the checklist for Luminaries if you want to see probably the best checklist that there is. Oh, look at this. Good Lord. There's something about, like, they're like the size of graded slabs. It's not like a normal one touch. Like, there's a one touch. They're bigger than a one touch. Here we go. I know you're waiting patiently. Lee to 25. Hit Kings. Luminaries. So they've got like 4 different kinds of hits you can get. Career hit total in Korea. 1,181. This is like this is a Giants run. Going to Jonathan, the Luminaries, we're in a Giants run. See what I mean about this case? It's like a extra large one touch. Oh, it's a Zion case, 55-point Zion case. I see. Zion cases actually sent me some of these. They wanted to get involved. I gave them all away. Okay. Hits. Break number 2 hits. Actually, we're right on time. The next break was supposed to start at 5:45. I thought we were running behind. I think we're doing good. Dude, this Connor Griffin, we didn't give enough stage time to this Connor Griffin refractor. Something came up and we didn't talk about it enough, but this is number 9 overall pick. Number 2 in the Pirates organization, he's the best high school prospect out of here. Super speed Connor Griffin. JD Dix to 499. Bryce Eldridge to 75. Cole Mathis first auto. Ramirez to 99. Schlesinger sky blue. Shepardson as well. Christian Moore refractor. Jackson Holiday refractor. Hernandez rookie auto. Marte image variation. Churio refractor. Tibbs first refractor. Buxton to 36. Game used. Frank Thomas red 9 of 10 autograph. Jose Ramirez to 75. Justice to 99. Ellie rookie. Kerstad to 25. Frank Thomas to 99. Nando to 10. Junior to 99. Strider as well. Sotacine to 150. Wright. Hernandez Mojo. Nimmo to 99. Dunn to 299. Pajes radiating rookies. Lipscomb gold youthquake to 50. Velasquez black to 10. Reggie Jackson to 199. Bellinger to 125. Christian Moore die cut. Orange Messina first autograph to 25. Wyatt Langford to 299. Churio to 399. Connor Griffin to 499. Refractor first auto. Imanaga on-card rookie auto to 125. Lee 19 to 25. Luminaries hit Kings auto. Jason Dominguez, triple patch to 9. Colt Keith, lava lamp. That's going to be an on-card rookie auto. And a gold Paul Skeens, triple threads, autographed relic. Skeens auto relic, RPA. You can't get a lot of like baseball player RPAs. That's a crazy hit. Break number 3. Here comes the debut patch. We're going to start this one with a black and white. It's been a very surprising, overwhelming release. I'm enjoying it. And if you are too, hit the like button. Almost 700 in here. We got 264 likes. Come on, guys. Odd packaging here with the packs just kind of rolling around in there. That's something that needs to be improved on, Topps. If we're going to find one thing, because it's a great release all around. No, I don't have a Costco around me, DJ. Scooble to 25. Evening, Kingsley. Is it worth buying a 24 Luminaries box? Well, I mean, you've seen us open it, so what you're doing is you're buying one dart throw. It's just one card in a box. So as far as like a personal opening kind of thing, not a lot of bang for the buck. You know, you don't have a bunch of packs to open, and it's a personal thing. Like, do you like that? Do you like just like spending a bunch of money on one card? You don't even get, like, it's not even like a pack really. It's just a box you're opening. There's a Churio. I wonder if that is an image variation. We have not seen that yet. Jackson Holiday, so many good rookies. Like, if that's your style, then yeah, it's a sweet product. It's just super expensive. It's better for breaks. It's better for the way I do breaks, where we've got some things that have a lot of packs, We've got some things that have just a few packs, and then that's just kind of like a cherry on top. One banger card that somebody gets. You can spread the cost around to 30 people, and it's just like, it's perfect for breaks. Bryce Harper to 49 blue parallel. Prince Fielder. Quan. Jared Jones. SP. That's what I thought. Wondering if I might run into you tomorrow at Soaring Eagle. Oh, no. I didn't even know about that. Dave Parker to 49. Who's going to be there? Oh, Parker Meadows for an autograph session at Soaring Eagle. I mean, that sounds fun, Jeremy. Sounds really fun, actually. Might have to make that. I don't know. What's going on Saturday? I don't know if I feel like there's something that the wife told me about that I forgot about, but I remember her asking me about Saturday. Don't know. But a random trip to Soaring Eagle? Volpe to 99. Skeen's RPA is already a treasure. Like, Skeen's stuff, it is at probably a high point, guys. I can almost guarantee that Skeen's stuff will drop at some point from now until the end of his career. There's very few things in life you can guarantee. And I can come real close to guaranteeing that. If not, like, if it's not 100%, then it's 99.9% chance of that happening. That he is probably at the peak of his collectability right now. You never know. Never know. Could be the next Nolan Ryan. Green Randy could be the next Randy. Like, let's say he's as good as Randy Johnson. Okay? Let's say at the end of his career, he's as good as Randy freaking Johnson. He's probably at his peak right now, if that's the case. Maybe not. Maybe he's got more. Like, tough to say. Hancock to 75. The next Nolan Ryan. Yeah, I mean, like, if you say, like, you got to put a name to what you have to think about comps with cards. You have to think about what's the best case scenario, what's the worst case scenario, and where are we right now? And then what's like the most likely scenario? Think about all those things and try to take any kind of bias you have out of it. Think about like modern day pitchers and what they go through and how they're treated in terms of innings and surgeries. And I love Skeens. He's like, if he's not my favorite, he's in the top 3 for sure, pitchers. Skubal, Strider, and Skeens, the 3 S's. Okay, who goes on front? Dave Parker gets to go right there. And we got this to 49. The purple Skubal, you also go up front. Everybody else shares a stand with Corey Seager. We got a shot at greatness. So I'm saying, Chris, but it's a different era. Cards are different now than back then. And also, are we talking about like a PSA 10? Are we talking about a raw one? Are we talking about the Marlboro error? Are we talking like there's all kinds of, you know, you can't just say 15 because he has different rookie cards, and cards are more, they're different now with parallels and autographs. You know, there were really no like Randy Johnson rookie autos. And all kinds of parallels you can get nowadays. There weren't any 101s. So it's really tough. Like you could compare maybe like if you want to compare a Randy Johnson rookie to a Paul Skeens rookie, you'd have to go like a flagship Paul Skeens versus a flagship Randy. So it's like a nothing special, not even graded. If you want more of an apples to apples kind of a comparison. You're confused by the Skeens market. You shouldn't be confused. This is what happens always with everybody. When a player has a good season as a rookie, their prices peak. During that off season, their prices peak because everybody wants to. All fans of baseball that also collect cards, it's the off season. So what we're just, our joy, it comes from opening cards. Like we don't have a whole lot to work with. We talk about what's going on with off season acquisitions, trades, signings. There's that. And then there's opening cards and dwelling on what happened last year. And that grows on the off season. Anybody who did really good, like their hype and their hobby just grows and grows. It kind of like continues to expand. If you didn't have a good season, everybody thinks you suck. So their hobby goes into the toilet, if it ever even was good. And then like there's these guys who were good but didn't win the awards. That's where you should be looking. Because they're the guys who like, let's look at Julio and Bobby a few years back. The Julio stuff was sky high and the Bobby stuff was like good, but not as good as Julio. Well, then it switched. So who's the guy this year who is really good, but maybe people are kind of down on him because they don't really see a ceiling? That could be Jackson Merrill. I think that's Jackson Merrill. Or there's multiple guys like that have like good hobbies, but it could be better. Skeens I don't think, like I was saying, I don't think it could be better. I think he's the top guy, and that's as good as it's going to get. So who's the next guy? Or who's the next, maybe the number 3 guy? If you're looking for an increase, something to buy and then flip, you got to look at like the number 2, 3 guy who's still very young, who's going to be in a spot to succeed. They're going to be batting high in the order. They've got all the potential in the world. They're young. Guys like this. Guys like him and Churio. Jackson Holiday. Guys like that. Like Skeens and Ellie are taking the top prizes right now. So there's not a ton of room for growth. But there's room for growth with him. He's already seen peak prices. And now he's back at the bottom. And that's when you see the floor potentially. It's not the floor, but when you see the dip. Jackson Holiday to 250. The dip with huge upside. That's what you want to be looking for. That card's sticking right there. We go. Angel Acuna. Maybe. But you're with him, you're looking at Bowman stuff. He doesn't even have a rookie yet. So he'll have a rookie this upseason. That's a guy. Joseph, like we were talking about that a little bit earlier. Like who's the guy, you know, we're talking about potential 2025 guys to collect. Sneaky guys that we might not have been thinking about. That's a guy. Langford. Good call. Carter. See, like now you're in the right mindset. Guys who have high ceilings, but something happened maybe that didn't go their way. Jason Dominguez. His hobby's low right now, relatively, especially to where it was. But that's a guy who all the same boxes that were checked that made him highly collectible and desirable and like the most expensive Bowman player to get, those boxes still all exist. So the only thing that's changed is he got hurt, so he couldn't play a whole season. But when he did play, not this last year, but the year before that, when he actually got time in the bigs, when he was healthy, he actually put up the numbers that we were expecting, the kind of numbers we were expecting in the limited sample size. So Jason Dominguez, some of his stuff is quite affordable. And if you can't find affordable like autographs, because those still have pretty hefty prices, it's a Churio, then take a step down or a couple steps down. Go to like the X-Fractor, go to the Prism, go to the Refractor. Stuff like that where you're still buying Topps Chrome. Maybe don't go the autograph route if that's not in your price range. But there's still plenty of stuff like the Jason Dominguez, maybe even like a insert parallel or something that people aren't thinking about. You got to go those kind of routes where you can mine for a little bit of value. Jacob Young to $299. Purple Speckle. Make sure I'm at the right break here. Break number 3. I don't know if I've read anybody's name off yet for this break. Probably not. Jackson Holiday going to William. Jacob Young going to William. Wild. Dave Parker going to Gabe. Tarek Skubal going to Kyle. Let's turn 2 likes Shaunawell's potential. How old is he, though? I honestly don't know. I'm going to let you look that up. Let me know. How do you buy a spot? Let me see if I got this link. Yep. I'm going to drop a link in the chat right now. If you want to get in on Stryker Break. Oh, he's only 22? Okay. I thought he was older than that. I thought he was 24. Dropped a link in the chat if you want to join in on a break. If you want a spot, you got to join the Patreon group and become a slammer. Slammers get notified when I post a break. I send all the slammers a post and a message, and it's got a link to my website where you buy in. PayPal payments. I ship next business day. Quickest shipping in the game. Sometimes I even get it out on Saturday, but that's not a guarantee. That's just a bonus because the post office closes early. That's why I say business day, Monday through Friday. Trimble, first auto, Connor Griffin. Turns 23 on Valentine's Day. I like that. Let's turn 2. I like that call. Especially if they get a little more offensive help where he doesn't have to carry the team. Like they're going to get Trout back. Vargas to 250. They're either talking about signing somebody or they're signing somebody. I just saw. Where is? Here it is. Got all these buttons on here. They're talking about signing. Who is it? Like a big bat. First baseman, I feel like. Okay, enough of this song. What are you going to play it 5 times in a row? Oh, here's my favorite song. It's called Magic Technology. Remember this? Remember this one? Yeah. It's metal, steel metal. Gold first? Oh. Reggie Jackson gold first. We have not. What? We have not pulled one of these. How sweet is this? Like, this is a shocking hit. Going to the Athletics. The gold? I'm not yet, like, I don't even... Who am I thinking of? Soler? No, it was somebody else. It was just like a rumor, I think, of, I thought it was like a first baseman who's got a little bit of pop. Someone that'll help a little bit. I got to look that Reggie up. Okay, it's like maybe like $150 card raw. Ish, maybe more. Have any sold? The gold autos are selling for raw like $480. I mean, one of them sold for $1,500. One of them sold for $2,000. Why is that one so cheap? That's looking like closer to a $2,000 auto, but raw $135, $150. Decent. Covers the break. Free rolling now. Who got that? Noel. Nice hit, Noel. What a tough pull, man. Something like that. That's a sweet hit. Like, I mean, I could see that having more value over time. Especially after he passes away. Pete Alonso to the Angels. Is that what it was? Kicking the tires on Pete Alonso. Maybe that's what it was. That would be huge. That would be like... That'd be like the Angels are relevant. Pete, I don't know why he's not getting the love on the free agent market. It's got to be the batting average. That's the only thing I can think of. Just like a fairly low batting average. And he's a righty. And he doesn't play like a... He just plays like, you know, first base. So it's not... I don't know. But in my mind... Oh, that's a big Chase Burns. Number 2 overall pick. Chase Burns to 75. Reds. Joshua. Monstrosity right there. This is a huge prospect. That's a banger. That is... Kind of want to do a combo with these two because they're both really cool, and then that's what we're going to do. Sweet. Because he's 30, he's still got. But I don't think Pete's asking for like a huge like 6-year deal or anything. He wants 5. He's only worth 3. You think Pete's only worth 3? Man, see what I mean? People are really like lowballing Pete Alonso. I got to do something. How many guys like Pete are available? How many guys like Pete Alonso could you just have on your team? Let me run off his home run totals. Since he came into the league his first year. 53, 16. That was the short season. 37, 40, 46, and 34. So he just so happened to have a down year with home runs, that's what's hurting his value. If he would have got to 40 home runs this year, way different story. Just a few more home runs. People would see that number 40 and they'd be like, oh, like, I mean, millions and millions more. And it's not that big of a, like 34 to 40, you know, if he would have got 6 more home runs. But his RBI numbers were down too. He just had like a meh season. He's 29 years old. Or well, he's 30 now. He just turned 30. So he's got 4 more solid years. I want Pete as a Tiger. I don't want to, like, Bregman's great and I'll take him, but I want Pete. What do I got to do? Do I got to call Mr. Dombrowski? I gotta make a phone call. Hold on, guys. I gotta get a hold of Tigers manager. I'm gonna call AJ real quick, see if he's got anything to say. Hold on one second. We're gonna make it happen. All it's gonna cost him is a luxury suite. And Pete's going to sign on. And I have to pay for the luxury suite, though. That's the one thing. I don't got a flip phone. Handy. So you guys want to throw in? Any Tigers fans want to throw in for that luxury suite and we can make the Pete Alonso deal happen? For him and his family? For his family when they come? I mean, I'm down. I'll throw in on that. I think we can get enough Tigers fans together. Griffin Herring, sky blue. $5 for $125. Unbelievable. I can't believe it. Like, I'm all in now. Like, the more people are just like, meh, on Pete, the more I'm like, the more it makes me think that this could happen. Chase Harlan, first auto for Nicholas. I think we might be able to make it happen, guys. Like a luxury suite with the Tigers, it can't be that expensive. A couple $100, can't be that much. I've been to one. They're actually super nice. We're gonna have to pool together millions. I still think I can make it happen. We need, all right, let's say it will cost $3 million for the length of his contract. We need to get 1,000 people together to donate $3,000 or 10,000 people together to donate $300. Tigers fans, you down? There's Roman Anthony on top. Vladdy Guerrero, Lunar Glow. I'm just joking, Frank. I'm just joking about the couple $100 thing. It's a lot more than that. Way more. But it is just the Tigers. Cardshells.com if you want the best supplies that you can get. Right there. See that website? Cardshells.com. And you use the code Stryker Breaks. Get yourself a discount, but make it count. Because it's a one-time discount. JB, Happy New Year. Appreciate that. John says, on Baseball Reference, they have his most similar batter through age 29 as Mark McGwire, which does make sense. Yeah. Would you take Mark McGwire at age 29, 30? Yes. And no juice either. Would you take a clean Mark McGwire? How good is a clean Mark McGwire? I don't know. He's good. He's way skinnier, though. More speed, less power. Blake Burke to 150. True blue for David. Raiders suites go for 100,000s, and they're about to go 3-14. Different market, brother. A little bit. I mean, it's millions. It's going to cost us millions. But Pete, if you're watching, know that you're loved and wanted here in Detroit. These other jokers that, I mean, New York fans, they do not value what they just, like, there's so many New York fans, you guys, that have responded to my jokes about Soto, just like joking around about Soto with hatred and vitriol, and like almost every one of them's like, he's not that good anyway. Okay, whatever you say. They don't value what they have because they're like, it's like when someone gets gifted a car. Like when you give your kid a car and they don't have to pay for it. They treat it like they got it for free. That's how New York fans treat like all their guys, always. And then if they want to leave or if they don't, whatever, it's like they were never good in the first place. So it's hilarious. Like thinking that Pete Alonso is just like not that good. We don't really even want him anyway. I can't even imagine. Parker Smith, the 150. It's a different mindset, man. When you're in a smaller market team or a mid-market team, it's a completely different mindset. Christian Moore, big hit. Very nice. Number 8 overall. Number 2 in the LA system. Christian Moore for Jacob. And Brian Holiday to 99. Cardinals hit. Every Mets fan wants Pete back. I don't know, Paul. You say that now until he goes somewhere else, and then wait. Just wait for it, because it will turn so fast and he will be the worst player that... Wait for it. Calling it right now. If he doesn't re-sign with the Mets fans they'll be like, he was never good. It's not that good. And they'll pick out every flaw of his game, and they'll be like, we never wanted to re-sign him anyway, and he's not very good anyway. Trust me, I hear it, I see it. People text and message me it. I guarantee it. If they get him back, he's the best. If they don't get him back, he's the worst. But even right now, I think we're not like the Yankees fans. It's about Soto. Okay. But also, you just got your big prize. So everything is peaches and roses right now. So even if you did lose him, maybe you would still just be like, it's fine. Everything's fine. This is fine. But man, he would be excellent protection for Soto. We do Luminaries last. Did this one? Sure. Sounds good to me. Come here for the takes that others don't have what it takes to say. Come here for the small market takes. Looking at it from a different perspective. There's a dude that is on our local sports talk radio show. His name's Mike Valenti, and he's from New York. So he's gone from like seeing it all from the perspective of a New Yorker, and then coming to Detroit and seeing how different it is and how different the fans are about expectations. It's eye-opening. I like having the different perspectives. Garcia. Black. And what do we have here? What is this? Oh, a triple. Acuna, Olsen, and Riley. 2 of 9. Game used base. Triple auto. What a sick card. Jesse. Nasty boy right here. Dirty bases. Dirty game used base. Triple auto. Sweet. Mets have 15 years to figure it out. Fair enough. Glass now to 125. We got a Braves box. Austin Riley, 22 of 36. A gray piece, a bat piece, and a black piece. 72 extra base hits in 23. Young, thick. Mark McGwire to 125. From a non-biased point of view, would you say P is a top 5 first baseman in the league? Oh, geez, let me think. Yeah, I think he would be, with just off the top of my head. And you know, that's also because like Goldschmidt's a year older, because Goldschmidt's been in the conversation for like the last 10 years. You know, he's always taken one of those spots, and now he's out of that spot. So there's one available. Let's go. But you know, you're in the Olsen range. Olsen, Pete. I wonder if there's like a quick list I can pull up on Baseball Reference. Leaders. Maybe. Oh, yes, here we go. Maybe. Yeah. Well, like the first basemen are just kind of undervalued nowadays. They usually don't get like tons of WAR. I would have to like, here's a way, because I use fantasy baseball as a guide sometimes, because usually the more valuable they are for fantasy, like the more valuable they are for baseball cards, and then the more like the better they are in real life too. So if you look at it from a fantasy standpoint and you just look at first baseman and you look at like their player rater number, so you can look at like their season player rater for 2024, first baseman, surprisingly, you may be surprised. This is a really surprising list. It goes Vladdy, number 1. He's got an 11.25 player rater. I'll get to the rest in just a minute. A Braves box indeed. 13 of 35. It's Darius Vines, and we got 2 patches and a swatch and an on-card auto. There's our guy, Pete to 125. Ozzy, another Braves hit. Why are they putting all the Braves in one box? Game used hit leader in 2019, numbered to 9. Sal Frelick to 99. So it goes Vladdy number 1, Bryce number 2, Freddie number 3, number 4. Put the guesses in the chat. No cheating. Who's number 4? We're just talking about the player rater for ESPN, first baseman only. So this is just kind of like, it doesn't mean that these are the best players, but it is fantasy stat driven. Olsen, Naylor. Goldie. Casas, Rizzo. Arise. Freeman. Freeman's number 3, so we're talking number 4. Luke Raley. Okay. It is Josh Naylor, who is now a Diamondback. Diamondbacks are making sneaky moves, you guys. Diamondbacks are going to be real good next year. It might be I don't know how the Vegas odds have moved, but that's a sneaky World Series pick. Or even just like, so there's got to be some kind of bet there. Okay, so after Josh Naylor, guess who number 5 is? This one. I think it might be because he's multi-position eligible. I'll just tell you because you probably won't guess. It's Yainer Diaz. I think it's because he's catcher eligible, so maybe that's... I don't know. But then it goes Luis Ariz, then Salvador Perez, because he's first base eligible, then Pete. Then Alec Burleson, Spencer Steer, Alec Bohm, Matt Olson. Cody Bellinger, Christian Walker. Pasquantino. Strange. First baseman, weak position. Home runs at first base, Pete Alonso by far. 34 home runs for Pete. Next closest is Josh Naylor at 31. So power at first base is lacking. But it just goes to show you, like, the value of a guy like that is even higher. Even though he had an off season, he's still like 240, 34 home runs, never misses a game. Okay, guys, ready? Expensive pack here. Box. Purple. Dylan Lee to 250. Here come the autos. Jonathan Rodriguez and David Hamilton. Treat us with something special. Oh, Baez again. It's like it's either pouring hits or it's a desert. Tough box. But we got a Luminaries still. Yeah, home runs. Pete Alonso, then Josh Naylor, then Bryce Harper, then Vladdy, then Olsen. All those guys are pretty close, but Pete stands out. He's like in a different tier. There's the first tier with Pete Alonso, and then there's a second tier with Naylor, Harper, Vlad, and Olsen, and Jake Berger. Jake Berger, Texas Ranger, Jake Berger. Ohtani reinvented the DH position. Yeah, that probably has a lot to do with it, whereas some of these first basemen are maybe now DHs. In the past, they'd have been a first baseman, but now they're just mostly DHing. That has something to do with it. I think first base is the future of first base. At least maybe the short-term future appears to be some kind of a platoon situation, where you platoon between the bench, DH, and first base. And then you've got a righty first baseman and a lefty first baseman. And maybe you've got a defensive-minded first baseman as one of those guys too. And you play the odds. You heavily play the odds of just the situations. That's kind of what the Tigers are doing. David says Colt Keith will be near the top of that list for 25. That would be good. I still don't know exactly what the Tigers are doing, but they're continuing on with this plan of flexibility. That's what I'm talking about with this platoon. That's what the Tigers are going to do. They're going to platoon between Torkelson, Colt Keith. We got the lefty righty right there, and then there's going to be somebody else in the mix too. I believe that maybe like a defender or like a DH that can also play first. I don't know. I don't think the Tigers are done. Here we go. Luminaries. Looks like something huge. I don't know what that is. This is only the third box of Luminaries that we've opened. But there's something big right there. If that's a patch or if that's a design, I don't know. Design. And there's Bregman, one of 3. 981 hit kings. Career hit total, 981 for Bregman. And who's got the Stros? Wasn't someone asking for an Astros hit, or was that last break? Oh, Dom, you got the Stros. Weren't you asking for a Stros hit? It's not a bad one. Okay, are you ready? Let's check out the hits. Pete would own in Seattle. Yeah, I mean, it's tough in Detroit to sign hitters too because it's a tough place to play, tough place to hit, but it's a great place to pitch, and it's looking like it. It kind of reminds me of Tampa Bay. Oh, like you don't really want to go there, but they just build winners. I feel like that's what we're moving on to with Detroit. Is like they're just going to be building these winners that we don't have a ton of money to spend, so we got to scrape and claw and look at every tiny bit of an advantage we can have by platooning and switching people out and stuff. Rodriguez rookie auto, Pajes to 399, Austin Hayes negative, Dylan Lee to 250, David Hamilton rookie auto, Burke to 150, Trimble first auto, Meyer to 99, Harlan first auto, Herring sky blue, Chase Burns refractor, Culpepper to 200, Jackson to 250. Young, rookie auto to 299, Vargas to 250, McGuire to 125, Glasnow to 125, Christian Moore, first auto. Parker Smith to 150, Mojo, Seager to 99, Hancock to 75, Randy to 99, Volpe to 99, Bryce to 49, Scooble to 25. Brian Holiday, green lava to 99. We pulled a gold Reggie Jackson first to 50. This is the first one out of all the Bowman draft that I've even seen. Dave Parker, autograph to 49. Austin Riley, triple to 36. Look at this banger. Acuna, Olsen, and Riley, triple auto, game used bases, dirty, 2 of 9. Chase Burns, big first auto to 75. That's a monster as well. The Luminaries hit king to 3, 1 of 3. Alex Bregman. Darius Vines to 35. 2 patches, a swatch, and an on-card auto. Ozzy Albies hit leader 2019, numbered to 9. Sal Frelick to 99, and Pete Alonso to 125. Had a long day of breaks. If you didn't check it out yet, we did a Topps Chrome Cosmic break before this. It's in a separate video. 3 bangers in this one.